All right, guys, y'all got me by myself, my hair looking wacky because I just got out of the shower and Danny hollering, hurry up. He's coming. I was trying to see if the pop-out chat will work, and where'd it go? Let's see if it even works today. Oh, I wish it would work. Okay, for whatever reason.
I know, the pop-out
Pop-out's not going to work.
Something.
Hey, everybody. Deepsouth Homestead.
We're barely getting in here.
We are rushing it.
We're pushing it hard.
Okay. I can sit and relax for a minute.
I don't know about relaxing. Oh, gosh. I don't know if it's possible.
All right, we got to move the chairs because I can't see the chat. Hello, everybody. I see lots of our friends already popped in.
Yeah.
And
okay.
We just got to think for a minute because we're tired.
We are wore out. I mean, we've been. What time did we start this morning? 6?
I don't know. I don't look at clocks.
I think we started at 6. Man, and hadn't quit since. So we've been rocking and rolling.
What am I looking for?
I don't know.
It's Gail.
Is Gail in here?
Yep.
Oh, Gail. Thank you.
Thank you. Y'all look what Gail sent me.
Got it upside down.
Okay, it's like my life.
So it's upside down. We're upside down. There we go. Look at this rug Gail sent us. Was from Amazon?
Yeah.
Yeah. Was it on the wish list or something?
Yeah, it was on the cabin wish list.
On the cabin wish list.
Isn't that awesome?
Thank you so much.
I forgot what I did with it. It was behind me. This is going in the
beautiful.
In the kitchen for now.
It'll go in the kitchen. Yeah.
That's something that I want for the kitchen because we don't have tile or wood floors or anything down yet.
Nope. Look at the number 2 thing here. What happens in the greenhouse stays in the greenhouse.
Danny just hadn't got this one put up. This is
we had to have it to show. I wasn't gonna put it up.
Yeah, but we've been busy too.
Yeah.
Keith and Wanda sent this. This is from Keith and Wanda, and
that is so awesome. That will go in the greenhouse. I guarantee you.
And I'm trying to figure out how to hang it. Maybe I should hang it from.
And plus, we got. Did I talk about we got 3 banana trees? Was that last week? Did I talk about that last week?
I don't know. You planted them. I don't know.
I planted them. Well, anyway, one of our subscribers sent us 3 dwarf banana trees. We're hoping that they do okay.
Yeah.
They hadn't come up yet, but I don't know if it means anything. But
it's only been a little over a week.
Yeah, it's been a little over a week. But banana trees are usually pretty fast, and it's been cold, so in the mornings, not during the day.
So that's some things that we got this week. And towel. Hold on.
Oh yeah, the towel.
We've been waiting for several weeks on this, and we
finally got this in. Look at this, guys. This is the towel for our bathroom.
At the off-grid cabin.
Yes, at the off-grid cabin.
So we're pretty excited. This was what we wanted. We wanted the blues and the rust and stuff like that. And this is also going to go in front of the fireplace. So we have that stuff. We just can't get to working with it yet because somebody had to do some. Let me show you.
This is what we've been doing all day today. I did it all day yesterday and all day today.
Yeah. So I helped him get this fencing finished this morning so we could turn the cows in. And that brings us to, guess what? Last Saturday night, we were waiting on Daisy.
Yep.
Was it Sunday morning or Monday morning?
I don't remember.
Monday morning.
I think it was Monday morning.
Monday morning, we had a little baby calf, and her name is Minnie.
Minnie. That's Minnie.
Yeah, Minnie, because Daisy and Minnie. Faith came up with the name, but I was thinking because it's a mini-me, and then I thought, Daisy and Minnie, that's old-fashioned names. It took me a while to figure out Daisy Duck and Minnie Mouse. I'm sorry. It just took a while to get there.
But she's a mini imitation of her mama.
She is, and she's beautiful.
And learning so fast. This animal is the
she's
fastest.
Way faster than Candy.
Oh, she learned way faster than Candy learned. This animal's already less than a week old. She's already eating. She's already, when I go to hollering for the cows, like, woo! Holler for my cows. She gets up off the ground, and here she comes, just a running.
Thank you, Keith.
Yes, thank you, Keith.
And two, this morning before Danny put them in the second field. This is the first field we had them in. And wherever Mama went, she was there. She'd go over and lay down and watch for Mama. She did really good. Danny put her in with the other cows, yesterday?
Yesterday, yes.
Yes, put them all back together. And then, let's see. This is Candy. Y'all look how big Candy is getting.
That animal's growing.
She is almost, she's at half her mama size. I'm talking,
she's already half her mama
really
size.
Good.
She is, yeah.
Tubular Guy 9 says one of the first videos he watched was fencing. We are going to have another fencing video. When Danny was putting it up this morning, he's been working on it for days, but when I went to help him with the wire, I said, we are not doing a fencing video. Guess what we did?
Guess what we did? We shot a fencing video. She goes, do you have your phone on you? Because I don't have mine. And I'm like,
I was only going to take a picture of him. Now we have a video.
Now we have a video shot. Now we don't actually.
Oh, I edited it.
Oh, you edited it today?
I worked on it all evening. That's why I was bug-eyed a while ago.
Okay.
That's why we're running behind.
Yeah. So we have another fencing video coming up. And in this one, I do just explain a lot more that I didn't explain in the other videos. And you may ask this question here.
Here's all the cows now. Well, not all.
Not all of them.
Candy's not in the picture.
Candy's not in there.
She was over to the side, and I couldn't quite scoop them all in. But that is our future.
Well, that's what I was headed that way.
Yeah.
Now that we've talked about the cows, the bottom line is this. Why do we have that many cows, and why do we have them to start with? Well, there's a couple of reasons. One,
Danny wanted cows.
We just like cows. No, I'm just joking.
Danny likes cows.
I've had cows my whole life. I used to raise herds of cows. I used to buy cows, sell cows. I mean, I had land and I did all this kind of stuff. Loved it.
And Carrie, your daughter, had show cows?
My daughter, my youngest daughter, Carrie, had the Jersey show cow. And one of her favorite show cows' name was Tess. I paid more. Let me get this. Is the crazy thing. Tess's bloodline was out of this world. I paid more for that calf when it was 3 days old than I did when I sold it at 4 and 5 years old. Now that's how crazy it is when you buy a particular bloodline, you know. But this cow won the blue ribbons. It won everything. This was the top of the line animal, and it was perfect for a kid. I mean, she took this thing from a 3-day-old calf, and I showed her how to train it, showed her how to touch it in certain places, make it do certain things, and we took it, had the horn surgically removed, all this kind of stuff. I mean, turned it into a beautiful animal. So, and it, my bull messed around and got in there to it. And it had a calf, and I told her, I said, for every calf your cow has, I will give you the money when we sell the calves, because she was just a young girl, and that was my deal with her.
But back to why we have cows.
Yes, I was doing that. Well, I was talking about that, but you just burst right into the head of it before I got it out. Why do we have cows? What's the purpose of having cows? And are we going to keep cows? Well, first of all, yes, we're going to keep cows as long as our physical health will allow us to. Secondly, the reason we have cows is because of food shortages. Probably within the next 6 months, meat is going to be hard to get, first of all. Secondly, it's going to be so expensive that when you do find it, it may not even be affordable. So Wanda and I's thinking is we have the land. It's not really doing anything but just sitting here growing up in weeds and bushes and stuff. Let's just put cows on it. And we went with the miniature breed of cows, the Dexters, because when we butcher one of them, we're not overrun with meat.
Yeah, you don't have 5 years of meat.
Yeah, we don't have like 800 pounds of meat in the freezer at one time. You know, we'll end up with 300 or something like that, which will take Wanda and I for a pretty good while, because we just this week went and bought a cow, had it butchered. We shared it with Amanda and Paul from Freedom Acres over here. They bought one half of the cow from us, and we took the other half. We both had it butchered to whatever we wanted, and this week we went and picked up all the meat from it to go in our freezer. And guys, we feel blessed.
Yeah, the meat is awesome. It'll be enough for several months, probably nearly a year, half of a cow. And this was a small cow. This wasn't an 800-pound cow. This was what, about 350?
Yeah, it's about a 350-pound yearling.
Yes. And so we have people asking about milking the cow and things like that. Right now, we have girls. We have Mr. Dexter. He's our bull. We got him first.
Got him first.
And then all the others are girls. And as long as our females have girls, they stay for the herd. But if, say, Dixie has a boy, that would be our next meat cow. Dixie may be a meat cow, because just saying in the video, Daniel explained some.
I explained in some of the video. I'm one of these kind of people. I don't care. I'm not partial to animals. I don't care. They're just animals to me. And Dixie is not a very friendly animal. She won't let you actually touch her unless you're feeding her. You can't just walk up to her. She gets kind of wants to back away from you. And she's rough on my fences. Matter of fact, I've had to put her back in the field because she gets out. And I don't need that.
And she's the only one that does it. And she's the only one that keeps messing with the fences.
Yeah.
So we don't need that, but she may be pregnant. She actually looks very pregnant.
She looks pregnant.
And so we want to keep her for the baby and see before we decide what to do. But right now we're just kind of holding on. But males would be used for meat.
Yeah, any male gets used for meat.
And any not abiding the rules.
Yeah, like Dixie.
Yeah.
Even though she's been with us all this time, I don't care. I'm one of these kind of people. If she has a calf and she weans that calf and I need beef, she's going to the slaughterhouse. You know what I mean? That's just the way I look at it. I'm not partial.
Homestead Hopeful Tara. Your canner is not going to explode as long as you don't get it too high and it's sitting there just jiggling or going crazy with the pressure. Keep the pressure around 10 pounds or the jiggler at a normal jiggle.
Depends on her elevation. As long as you're 1,000 feet or 15.
15 pounds if she's too high.
If you're too high, you go 15. Yeah, most of it's 10 pounds.
And milking the cows. We're not really milking either cow. Danny milks them occasionally.
Occasionally I will.
Know that he can do it, and I've milked Dolly a little.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ron.
Thank you, Ron.
Giving you some love. You and your subscribers been good to me. Thank you, Ron.
Thank you, Ron.
We really need to do another Ron giveaway too. I don't have a book handy. Yeah, I do. I got one over there. We may do that in a little bit because I got some more books I need to give away. But we wanted Dolly to know that we could milk her, and I wanted to know I could milk her. Dolly's got small teats, and it's really hard. But Daisy's are bigger, easier to milk, and she didn't seem to mind. She just, as long as she's eating, she's good. Now, Dixie would be different. It will be according to how she reacts at that point. Now, she may be one of the best milk cows ever and may change our mind.
Well, once she has a calf, her whole disposition may change. The question was asked, do I like steer meat or do I like bull meat? Well, anytime you butcher an animal that has not been castrated, you have the taint in it from the male hormones of it.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's really not good at all. So we always go with steer. If we have a small one and born, a small male, we will castrate it right off the bat and go ahead and just use it for steer.
All right, they're asking, do we make homemade cheese? And if
we have,
how do we store it? We've made it before, and right now we're not, because we're not milking enough to do that. That's our goal, is to have that. We could be, but we're leaving Candy with Mama. It's time for her to come off.
Yeah.
She's about, Mama will probably wean her anyway. And we're leaving Minnie with her mama because we want the babies to be fully going. But how did you store it? We put it in the freezer, didn't we?
Yeah, we just put it in the freezer.
Yeah.
We just wrap it
I
up
think
good
so.
and we just put it in the freezer.
I thought that's what we did.
Now, if you're gonna store it on the outside, you got to put the paraffin wax around it to store it. But we just put ours in the freezer.
So,
yeah.
But that's why we have cows.
Yeah.
Is for food for the future.
It's our future food source.
But we have other things that are our future food source. Such as...
Oh, let's look here. Behind door number 1 is green beans. Look at this, guys. We have Cherokee yellow wax beans.
These are these are probably our favorite bean all of a sudden.
All of a sudden, it has become our favorite bean.
We've always done contenders. Always.
Always. And some of these are contenders, but
yeah.
But the yellow ones are the Cherokee yellow wax bean. And them things, I'm telling you.
We decided
they are
we love
awesome.
Them. And I have a video coming up. Don't give it away.
Okay, I was just fixing to say, so it's a good thing you called me.
Yeah.
Do you age your meat? Yes, we do. 7 days.
All right, this is door number 2.
Door number 2, this is Ms. Wanda harvested onions this week.
And there'll be a video coming up. On Crazy Days, I'm going to do a video and have it up sometime this week. Yesterday, I went from right after breakfast till we went to bed last night, filming something I did all day long.
Wanda's day is coming up.
I don't know how long the video is going to be. It's probably going to be one of the longest videos I've ever done on Crazy Days.
Yeah, but hey.
But I want to see if you guys can stay with me all day.
It's life. It's a day in the life of Wanda. I mean, I've told her she needs to shoot this video.
It's hard to shoot myself, though.
I know, but Wanda and I do so much. I told her, I said, you're always talking about me. Film your day for a change. And I think she's finally got it done. I think you'll be amazed if you watch it.
I don't know that they can hang with me. We'll see. Okay, that was...
Okay, what is this comment here?
BJ's right.
No, Nadia. Well, Ralph?
Where?
No. Nadia says, BJ's right. Now limiting 1 package of any variety of fresh meats.
Wow. I didn't know they were doing that yet. Is it too late to plant sweet potatoes in South Carolina?
No.
This is the onion harvest. This is how many. And y'all, some of these onions are as big as my hand. Almost as big as Danny's hand. My hand's smaller than his. And I could hold them in my hand. This is successfully the first time we've grown the biggest onions ever. And next year they're going to be...
We figured out the secret.
Even better. We do not have goats now. We did. No. We got rid of the goats because we were building the cabin. We had too much going on, and the cows were easier. Goats are hard. I loved my goats. Actually, I loved the goats better than the cows. But the goats were more trouble than the cows.
Yes.
Lots more trouble. Very much difficult on Danny's fencing. Just saying.
Okay, Baker Mom says, where do you dry your onions and for how long? We dry them on a big table on our porch.
That was the table you were looking at.
Yeah, you were looking at that table. That was my grandfather's old table. And there's no particular limit of time. It's just once the tops dry real good, then we take them off. And some days we'll get 2 or 3 onions. Some days we may get 6 or 7 onions. It just depends.
All right. Abama says I need to show it on a weekend so they can rest after watching A Day in the Life of Wanda. I'm going to show it on Monday morning so y'all can look at it all week long and see pieces. It may take you all week long to watch it. I don't know. I don't know how long it's going to be. All right, squash. Daddy is so proud of the squash.
These squash this year are amazing. This is a Hoss Tool gold prize squash. These things are awesome, guys. The plants are like waist high, and they're like 4 feet in diameter. They're huge. And I mean, I went through, and I mean, I have took care of these things, and I'm telling you what I believe is the secret. I am using the Dr. Earth Grow and Bloom on them. And the phosphorus.
Yes.
I am using phosphorus on my tomato plants that's blooming. I'm using phosphorus on my squash plants that's blooming. And guys, I use phosphorus on our English peas that's blooming. And I'm going to tell you something. We are reaping the benefits of it. Now, it's expensive, but How bad do you want your food?
And two, the other thing somebody was asking about the secret to onions. Now you haven't done a video.
I did. I've shot the video. We just hadn't put it up.
Yeah, we've harvested onions. Still haven't got that video.
We hadn't got the video put up. I shot the video showing what I do, how I do it, and the secrets we've learned to growing awesome onions. And
the fishes and loaves life.
Yeah, it is a fishes and loaves life. Yeah.
Hello. We just hadn't showed it. Do you want to tell them right quick and we show it sometime in the future? I don't know. I've got to find all of them and put it all together because...
Now, we did a video this past week on onions.
Yes, but did you tell in that video?
I'm not sure if I told in that video my secret or not.
I don't think you did.
I don't think I did. Should I?
It's up to you. I'm just telling you.
What do y'all think? Do you think I should tell you my secret to growing awesome onions and not make the video? Or
make the video in the future? Well, I want you
I said on Patreon, Eagle Lover said, on Patreon, I did tell them.
Oh, we did a live on Patreon this week. That's what it was. I thought you said something to somebody. Y'all, we can't keep up. All right, so you did tell on Patreon. What brand of phosphorus? It's Dr. Earth. Grow and Bloom?
Grow and Bloom.
Or something like that. Or Golden Bloom. One of them's a Golden Bloom, wasn't it? Or Gold Bloom?
Golden Bloom.
Something like that. I don't know. But now, I looked. Dr. Earth has some things that are sold out, like all your seed companies. Yes, 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 of course. They want you to say it. Yes, they want to know what you did.
You want me to give away my secret?
Yes.
I gave it to the patrons.
Some of them said make the video.
Make the video.
They said, oh, the suspense is killing me. Tell us your secrets.
It's actually two things. Well, three things, guys. There's three things. I'll tell y'all. Because, I mean, my patrons already know.
They said both. Tell them right now, then show them later, because they might forget by then.
Well, the thing about it, blood meal, somebody asked about blood meal. Blood meal is nitrogen. It's not phosphorus.
Okay, let me ask you this. Can you give a brief? Now, brief. Y'all, I'm telling him brief. Y'all hear brief?
Y'all know how I am.
Brief, start to finish. Seeds on down through and what you did. Like,
wham, bam.
You started with seeds in the seed tray.
Okay, well, then I'll give the whole video away.
We'll still make the video.
Okay. Hoss tool. I got some seeds from Hoss tool. Onion seeds are very tiny. I took a little dispenser and I put them inside my little Hoss tool tray thing that I got. It holds 162 cubes. I put one seed in each one of them. When the onions got about 4 inches tall, I clipped the top out of them. As soon as I clipped the tops out of them, I left them alone for another week or two. Put a little Miracle Grow on them. They popped up. I clipped the top out of them again. When they got to be about 4 inches tall and they got to be a little bit bigger in diameter, like kind of like smaller than a pencil, I took them out. I come down here. We rolled it. We fertilized our ground good. We rolled the row cover out for the ground. I burnt my holes about every 8 or 10 inches apart. I planted my onions with nothing but the roots in the ground. That's the key, number one. Plant nothing but the roots in the ground. Do not buy these little round bulbs that's 3/4 inches in diameter or something like that, an inch in diameter, and plant it and expect to get a bulb onion from it. It's not going to happen. It's not designed to happen. That way, you get bulbs when you plant them from seeds. Now, once I got them going, the secret is I take a big screwdriver about this long, about a 10 or 12 inch screwdriver, that's about as big around your finger. And I take that thing about 2 inches from the plant and I just job it down in the ground and I waller me a hole. And I pour triple 13 fertilizer down in that little hole and I cover it up till it's full to the top and I put a little dirt over it. And guys, onions need nitrogen and onions need water when the beginning. Water and nitrogen. Pour it to it and keep them every day. Keep them wet. And about once every week, I would job the hole down in the ground and put the fertilizer in there. And let me tell you something. And baby, it's just Cadillac. I mean, they did good. Thank you, Julie.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you, Julie. But that growing them on the row cover to keep the weeds down, because onions do not compete with weeds at all. They have to have a lot of water. You want to get them up and get them growing fast. The faster you get the leaves on them, the bigger the bulb. every leaf is a ring on the onion. So the key in the beginning, lots of water, lots of nitrogen, grow them fast. We start our seeds in September. We plant our sets in November. Because we're in the South, we use the long day variety. There's a chart you can check for long day, day neutral, and short day varieties. And depending on what part of the country you live in the Deep South, we have to have a long day. And it's just, guys, no, we have to have a short day. I said that backwards. We got to have a short day variety. I'm sorry. We have to have the short day varieties. Up north has long day varieties. And you want to make sure you just push them, push them, push them. And once they make a big onion, cut the water off.
Somebody overwatered.
Somebody overwatered here. We lost a couple of them because they got soft.
We didn't lose them. I took off the soft outer layers and we're eating on the inside.
Okay.
So they're really good.
And the way to know when to pick them is the bottom leaves will start to turn brown and they'll break and fall over. As soon as they break and fall over,
or if the whole plant falls over.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. The whole plant falls over. Just get them out of the garden.
Whatever. That's what I'm saying.
That was quick and fast as I can say
it. He did good, right? He can't do it.
I planted my onion seeds and covered the bulbs. Can I dig them up and reseed? You don't have to dig them up. Just get the dirt out from around them.
Just pull the dirt back.
Pull the dirt out from around them where there's nothing but the bulbs sticking up there.
Yeah. Hey from Mobile. Dixie living. Okay. So we've got
pull my garlic a whole month early. Whoa.
I wanted to say thank you to some people. Last night Gemini Homestead did a live stream and she talked about some of the things that was going on in her life and what was going on with her and Buddy and things like that. She's had a rough couple of months.
She's had a rough couple of months. And they fixed to be another one this week.
Yeah, and they just laid it out there, what was going on in her homestead, because she had a virus, all the symptoms of the virus, but she was told she was negative. She didn't have it, but she had all the symptoms, very, very sick. She got over that, started gardening. A week and a half, 2 weeks ago, her garden was beautiful. 2 weeks ago, they had hail damage, done some damage to their house, got the insurance company out. Last week, huge hail damage. I thought she had little hail. She had big hail.
Baseball size.
Fell. So she had massive damage, destroyed her whole garden. And if that wasn't enough, Thursday, her husband was told that the company was shutting down, but he would still have a job. Yesterday, he gets to work. He has no job.
He has no job.
So the people that were in her live stream just blessed her so much with love, just feeling good. They gave her some money. They helped her with super chats.
Yeah.
Then afterwards, some of them helped her set up her PayPal, things like that. Y'all, I want to say thank you to all of y'all.
Thank you to all you people who...
It was Broussard Homestead, Mimsy's Garden, Garden for Cheap. Keith, I know Keith's on here.
Keith's on here, yeah, I saw Keith.
There was just a bunch of you.
There's lots of people that bless them financially. And if you feel like blessing them financially, I mean, she has a PayPal account. You can go over there and bless them financially because they could definitely use it right now. It
was just, this community pulls together.
Yes.
And I love you guys for that. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. And I know Lippy's, she was in tears.
Yeah.
She just didn't know how to take people being that good to her. And when I found out about the hail damage, I contacted Travis at Hoss Tools, and I said, "Look, what can we do to get Lippy some seeds?" I said, "I will pay for them. Just let me know what we can do to get it." And he said, "No, don't worry about it. I'm sending her seeds." So Travis is sending her seeds. She's going to get her seeds back and to plant again. And so y'all, Hoss Tools is they're really part of our community.
Yeah.
And they put up some good videos. If you've never watched Hoss Tools, it's called Row by Row Show.
Yeah, the Row by Row Show.
Yeah. So guys, I just want to say thank you for all you guys have done to help out Gemini Homestead and other channels. There's been other channels that have needed help, and the people in this community go through with flying colors. I'm just going to say thank you.
Yes. And if anybody has Lippy's PayPal thing and would like to put it up on here, feel free to. And if y'all want to,
it's her email, GeminiHomestead@gmail.com. When you go to PayPal, it'll ask for an email, and it's
okay.
GeminiHomestead@gmail.com. So
North
that's
Star
what,
Prep, you can send.
yeah, that's well, they fixed
Oh, there
it.
you go.
North Star Prepsteader was one of them that was over there. Stringfield Ridge, Duncan Homestead.
Yeah.
I mean, all of these people were over there. Country Homestead Preacher. I mean, there was a lot of them over there yesterday.
Gemini said she got her seeds in today. What a blessing.
Oh, all right. Great. Thank you.
House Tool is awesome people. They're wonderful people. Travis and Greg are great people.
Everything we planted.
Everything we planted came up. Look at what is that?
That's the cucumbers.
These are House Tool cucumbers.
Y'all, these things are the crispest cucumbers you've ever eaten. I ain't even made pickles, just eating them are crisp. But I've got my red hot pickles going.
Oh, do you?
I started them today. So we're going to have some red hot pickles before long. Trying to see, I was going to show you something else Danny is very, very proud of. It's in the greenhouse. So we got to go through the greenhouse videos to figure out his other Hoss Tool seeds that he likes. He's having.
Well, this ain't Hoss Tool here.
No, this is the.
This is the celebrity tomatoes here.
How
These
big
are a hybrid. These are probably, they're bigger than a golf ball.
Yeah, this is in the greenhouse. And that's those tomatoes that were all curled up.
That's the curled up ones that we were going to pull up.
And we didn't. All right, this is my.
Look at the green beans here. These are the Cherokee yellow ones. Look how awesome looking they are, guys.
Yo, I got a whole bunch from them today. They are beautiful.
It just, guys, these things, greenhouse growing is awesome. I'm gonna tell you.
It may get weird in the summer, but right now, and it was hot today. It was really.
It was
hot.
very hot today.
But
yeah.
We're trying to figure it out, guys. This is the Jolly Green Giant.
This cucumber plant just keeps going. I mean, it's amazing. Was there 3 plants there?
3 plants, yes.
3 plants, guys. That's just 3 plants. They must be 50 cucumbers on them 3 plants.
And y'all look, they are already to the top. They're crawling over Danny's stuff and have tendrils hanging down, hunting somewhere to go. We are going to have, I mean, he's been calling it the Jolly Green Cucumber.
I have. This thing is going to take the greenhouse over.
Yeah. And this is what I was trying to get to.
This thing has like doubled and tripled overnight. This is
in
Hoss
2 days.
Tool. This is Hoss Tool. This is the green patty pans. I'm trying my best to get these up. They are doing so good, and they're less than a week old. I mean, these things are kicking it, guys. Of course, now I'm in my soil well, but yeah, it's just awesome. Georgia Garden Girl says, why can't I go to anyone's channel? Used to could. I don't know. I mean,
are you signed
out of everybody's channel?
Well, if you're on ours, I don't guess you would
go to the search. When you're on YouTube, just go to the search thing and type in their channel, and it should take you to it.
And you may have to.
You have to resubscribe.
Resubscribe because YouTube's done some weird stuff. We got signed out of everything this week. I was pretty having fits for a while because we had nothing. How do you
get everything pollinated in the greenhouse? We just leave the doors open and the insects come in during the day and we close them at night.
Yeah.
And plus I hand pollinate some of the cucumbers.
He started out doing that.
I started out doing it, but I ain't doing it anymore.
We've got the cute little hummingbird coming in doing all this stuff.
We got the hummingbird now. We got bumblebees and honeybees and all that comes in and out during the day.
Our neighbors have honeybees about, what, half a mile away?
It ain't even half a mile.
Quarter of a mile?
Quarter of a mile through the woods. They got about 100 boxes over there.
Can you open that window?
You need it?
Yes, it's hot. It's hot.
Oh,
so
gosh.
we have bees coming in. We have, but they go out. The hummingbird goes in and out. The bees go in and out. And there's bugs, and we are getting some bugs that we don't want in there.
Yeah,
so we're trying to keep up with that.
Occasionally, by leaving the doors open, we'll get a stink bug or a grasshopper every now and then. But you know, we're vigilantly looking and watching all the time Because the biggest issue is at nights when the moths come out to lay the eggs. So we close it up at night.
Okay, they're saying that you can't go here in the chat to people's channels anymore. That's what YouTube changed some stuff.
So the little 3 dots ain't over there no more.
I don't see them, so I guess they're gone.
Well, how would we make someone a moderator now then?
I would have to go do something different. I don't know. Let's just hope our moderators show up and I don't have to.
Wow.
I'll have to figure it out. I hadn't seen that.
Yeah, we just noticed that ain't there. Wow. Yeah.
Yeah. Any tips on putting the calcium nitrate on tomato plants with the ground cover down?
Do just what I do, Jennifer. Stick that screwdriver down in the ground about 1 inch or 2 from the plant and put it down in there, covered up.
But they've got the ground cover.
Yeah, but my onions was on ground cover and I did it to them.
Oh, that's right. You did, didn't you?
Yeah, just stay about 2 inches away from the plant. If you have to, punch a hole through the fabric. I mean, just if you need to get a little further away, just that screwdriver will punch a hole through that fabric and you can put the fertilizer right down through it.
Yeah. Did we name the hummingbird? I like Earl and Butch.
She likes Earl.
I really like the name Earl. I
like the name Earl. Earl's the name for a hard worker. So
yeah.
My daddy's name wasn't Earl, but they always said Robert Earl. You always hear Mama. She's like Robert Earl. The 3 dots are there, but go to the channel
is not an option.
We don't have 3 dots on ours.
Let me
move over there. Oh
yeah, it's there.
It's there, but you have to hover over it to make it happen.
And if I wanted to make somebody a moderator, they say it's still there. So
okay.
That's still there.
Okay, it's not there unless you hover over there. I got you. I planted my carrots today the way Danny and Mrs. Lippy did. Okay.
Yep. So, y'all, I want to take and give away another one of these books. I have a couple more left, and then I have some other books. This is Ron Foster's Old Fart Survival Guide. He has all kinds of good ideas on all kinds of stuff in here on how to survive.
How to survive. And that's what the video is about tonight.
From snares to planting to herbs to cooking,
fishing,
hunting.
I mean,
rain catchment, how to get water, how to purify water, guns. A lot of people don't know a whole lot about guns. He's got some information in here on guns.
Yes, who's that? Sammy? Samia? Okay.
Cooking over.
It's
outside.
okay to use cow manure from the store. Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah. So, guys, if you want one of these, we've got to find out how to do it. But in a few minutes, we'll ask a question. And this is going to totally be up to my moderators because they probably they're going to have to tell me each one of them who wins. And then we'll have to run ours back and see probably.
Let's see here.
We need, I'm just overheating.
She's overheating on me here.
I usually
That's
have
what happens when you're a female late in life.
That's a nice way of not calling me old.
Well, I mean, you go through menopause.
I know, a female late in life.
Man's got to cover his tracks any way he can.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, let me think for a minute while Danny talks about something he wants to talk about. Hey, Two Family.
Oh,
Let me think of a good... I may find something in here I want to talk about and ask a question. So you want to talk about your new channel we've been stalking this week?
Oh, I'm trying to remember oh yeah.
I had to remind you.
Yeah, Mom, I've got so much on my mind right now. I have been actively looking for a homesteading channel that is a black homesteading channel because we have so many subscribers that are African American, and on YouTube it's very difficult. Now we're already friends with Ession and the different ones, and I wanted more. And today I found, or a couple of days ago, actually it was last week I think, I found
one
this,
day last week.
and the name is was it Grow
Grow Family
Grow
Network.
Family Network, Bill and Bev.
Yeah.
I've not watched all their videos, but I'm working on it.
They used to be, I think, Louisiana Homestead or something
Yeah,
like that.
They're from South Louisiana. They're about the same grow zone that we are. These guys are amazing. You know, you can go check them out. The Grow Family Network is just, I love his Bible teaching. I love how he takes scripture and ties it into gardening and stuff like that. Because I've been doing that, and I found him. I'm like, whoa, somebody else actually does this too. They have a high tunnel. It's amazing. His wife has one of the most amazing food storage setups I think I've ever seen.
We saw him.
He looks like he's in a grocery store when he's doing a video.
Yeah. And it's not food. Like if I go stand in front of my cabinet, it's food. Yes, she has food. Don't get me wrong. But he was sitting in a storage room with soap and washing powder and toilet paper and deodorant and all these things, the shelves. And when you first turn his video on, it looks just like he's sitting in a grocery store.
It does.
And it's amazing. His wife has very well prepared them for whatever happens. And he did this video a week or so before the United States started shutting down.
Yeah.
And he sits there and he's encouraging people to stock up and to make sure they're prepared in case, because he's watching other countries and he's going, what if this happened here? Can you eat for a week? Can you eat for a month? You know, do you have what you need as far as feminine products and things like that? He was talking about that before it happened here. And he's sitting in this most amazing place.
It is.
It was awesome.
Is that Brenda that put that up? No.
Gemini.
No. Two Family says, Wanda Sherry want to know if you've received any mail or something or other.
I hadn't been to the to the post office.
We hadn't been to the post office.
Gemini's got Grow Family Network up.
Yes, they are awesome people. Now we got the Fit Farmer. I watch the Fit Farmer occasionally. I mean, I'm talking about new things for me.
Yeah.
I come across this channel. Didn't even know they were subscribed to us, but they were. Bill said that. I hope I got his name right. Said that they were subscribed to us for a while, and blessed my heart with that. But I have been actively trying to watch their videos. You know?
The high tunnel's what caught our attention.
Yeah.
Because since we've got the greenhouse, we're watching people that have high tunnels and greenhouses, watching what they grow, how they grow, to find any secrets to greenhouse growing, because we've always grown outside. Always.
Yeah.
Now we've got the little greenhouse on the back of the shop, but that greenhouse is mainly for the winter. We can't hardly grow anything. It's so hot in the summer till it just doesn't work.
Yeah.
This one is set up different. And so we're looking for those tidbits. And in their greenhouse, what caught my attention was they have trees and things like that in their greenhouse.
They got a banana tree growing right in the middle of it. It's already as tall as the greenhouse is. Yeah.
So we were like, this is what we're looking for.
I think they got an NRCS high tunnel, wasn't it?
Yes.
I think that's what it was. They applied for it and got that. Theirs is like 100 feet long or 75 feet long or something like that. And
check out the Mabels.
I have actually seen the Mabels. I just haven't spent much time over there.
Yeah. We really like that he was in our area. South Louisiana is South Mississippi's right there together.
Yeah.
So
we liked it because of the zone. They're in the same zone we're at. We're looking for people in our zone, and we're trying to support them because they're good people. Their biblical knowledge to me is pretty spot on.
Yes, I love the way he did things. Well, I guess he reminded me of Danny some. I was like, whoa, hey, look, I like the way he does.
And they're young.
Yes, that was the other thing.
That's the other thing. They're young people. He's got 10-year-old and under kids, I believe. And
I think they're young.
I know
they've got a newborn that's not very old, like recent newborn in the last few months, because she had it in a pouch. So I know it's not that old. And so they really are a channel that y'all should check out. Plant-Based Homestead is another one.
Yeah. But we don't have a lot of time to search out a lot of channels. But when I get a chance early in the mornings, I'll sit down and start looking through channels, trying to find some that I think is worthy to be announced and to tell you people about, because our channel has grown tremendously, and we're thankful for that, and we're blessed by it. And we have a lot of ethnic different groups in our channel, and we try to find channels that that match the different ethnic groups, so that you can be blessed also, not just us. We want to throw a lot of different channels out there that maybe is your ethnic group, and you like, wow, I didn't even know these people were around. And
Yeah.
I mean, we're trying to build community, not just a particular type of community, but a mixed community
Of a lot of
of a
people.
lot of different ethnic groups that can work together and can function in fellowship together.
Yeah, young was a big thing.
Well, young was big. That's
Yeah.
a big deal for me.
Because well, I won't say that. Some of the young homesteaders are more into the guts and glory of everything.
Yeah.
And we're not into that. I want to
Right.
see somebody working their soil. Actually, Bill and Bev had their kids helping them. Their kids have their own little garden in a greenhouse or in a high tunnel.
Right.
And it was amazing to watch these kids actually helping and doing stuff, which there's a lot of channels out there that have kids out there now helping. You know, we watch a lot of channels, but I really enjoyed his videos. And
Carol,
so we'll get to watch a few more.
Carol wants to know if there's any good channels in North Louisiana. Gemini Homestead's in North Louisiana.
Yes.
Gemini.
Where is Reap What You Sow? She's in Louisiana.
She's in Louisiana. I don't know how. She ain't far from Lippy.
A couple of hours.
A couple of hours from Lippy and them. Yeah. So Reap What You Sow.
And that's
let's see.
SEAUX.
Yeah, SEAUX.
Reap What You Sow. And I know those two.
I'm trying to think.
I know there's more.
Because there's a lot of them that's just.
Broussard.
The Broussard's in southern Louisiana. She's asking about northern Louisiana.
Okay.
There's some that's right on the Oklahoma-Louisiana line up there. You've got Okie Rob, which is in southern Oklahoma, which is right there. You got VW Farms, which is just right on the edge of Arkansas, up at the top of the North Louisiana line. You've got Roots and Refuge, which is right there. Jess and Maya, it's just in the edge of Arkansas there. So, I mean, there's lots of them that's in that zone line through there.
Yeah. So, trying to think. Okay, so what can I do to give this book away?
What can you do to give that book away?
I need a question. Any good channels in Virginia? Ooh, that's a tough one.
Well, I know there's a channel in, let's see, Virginia.
Do we know any in Virginia?
I know several in Kentucky.
Well, that ain't Virginia.
I have to think about that one for a minute. Because I do watch people from Virginia. It's just not coming to me right at the moment.
Yeah, the Broussards are kind of different zone a little bit, but they would be close. Are there any more channels in Mississippi? Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Mimsey's Garden. Life with the Corleys. It used to be Homestead Mama, but she's changed the name to Life with the Corleys. Alderman Farms.
Grandma Rose.
Grandma Rose is in Mississippi. I'm trying to think.
Gosh, Lou just Lou. I mean.
Yeah, Lou. I don't know if Lou puts anything.
I don't know if she puts anything out, but she's from Mississippi.
I have seen her work on some construction stuff.
Yeah.
But I watch her on Facebook, so I don't know about YouTube. I see a lot on Facebook that I don't.
Just say a prayer for my husband. He passed away February 5th. He was buried in Carnes, Mississippi. Oh, we love watching y'all's videos. Together. Carnes, Teresa, one of my best friends, Darren, lives in Carnes. It works at Moore's Funeral Home. He lives right there in Carnes.
She may know Darren.
She may know Darren. Darren's a fantastic guy, really super cool guy.
They're saying Broussard's is in zone.
He'd be in 8 or 9. Now, he's down lower part of Louisiana.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
How about in Maine? I know some in Maine. What's the guy who?
They've changed the name though. It used to be something Robin.
Yep. Used to be Oh,
Pine.
Pine Tar and Robin.
Yes, it was Pine Tar and Robin.
They're not in Maine though. They're in upper state New York.
I thought they were in Maine.
They're upper state New York.
Well, they're close. They were really good, and they're back putting out videos, but the name is changed from Pine Tar and Robin to whatever his name is, and Robin.
When do you think Homestead will have their fall seeds in stock? I don't know. Homestead stays pretty stocked up with a lot of seeds because Travis will call us occasionally or email us and tell us what he's out of and what he's substituting. Because if you use our link when you go, you get a free pack of seeds that we choose.
Yeah, they changed. It was the Amish paste.
It was Amish paste.
So they're swapping it to a different tomato, and I forgot the name of it. Don't quote me because I can't remember. North Shore Preparedness says, I'm in Canada. Is that a zone? A north zone?
It's a cold zone. It's a cold one. Let's see here. What Ron say?
Ron says, a nice black man military watched his back, and it keeps running off. Hold on.
Hold on, Ron. We got to stop this thing.
I got to run it back. It won't let me link to give
his
you
back and,
Bama Man.
And
okay.
Expand mine.
If you need more books, send an email. Okay, so we still got some books.
Me link to give you.
It won't let
Bama
me.
Man, I need more books.
If we need more books.
Oh, if we need more books, send an email. Okay.
You can't read as bad as he can't write.
Well, I can't see it because it's in orange and white. I mean, it just goes.
Yeah.
It doesn't match.
Thank you, Ron. That's what I'm saying. It's one of those.
Did it freeze up on us?
No, I got to get it back.
The chat's froze.
No, it ain't. Hold up. I'm messing with his head.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, we're good with books right now, but I got to think of a question. What can I do?
Yeah, we do have Freedom Acres, which is right next to us.
Yeah, she's in Mississippi now. Yeah. I forget that.
I keep forgetting that Amanda's just right here. She's become so commonplace now, so you don't even think about it.
Yeah, that's funny. What? All right, so
Julia says she's in Canada.
For the book, let's see
John
who
and
knows.
Robin's Corner of the World.
John, yeah, that's it. John and Robin's Corner of the World. What did
you do? I'm fixing to say, what are you doing?
We went away. Okay, there we go. All right, for the book, who can tell us the name of our first pig? I bet nobody knows.
The name of our first pig.
I guarantee you nobody knows that.
We got that one as a little runt.
We had her for a long time, so let's see if anybody's been watching long enough they remember. Lumna Acres is in Maine. Somebody said. Okay. Arms family is in Oklahoma.
They're in Oklahoma.
Nope. Somebody saying Lumna is in New Hampshire. I don't know. I don't keep up with them. Any seniors out there get their stimulus money yet? We ain't seen no stimulus money.
We ain't seen nothing.
Okay. Not Dixie.
Nope.
Not Dixie. It is for a book. If you want a book, come on. Going once. Going twice. All right. Nope. Not Betsy.
Not Betsy.
Not Arnold.
Nope.
Precious.
Nope.
Bacon. Tiny Peanut. Pinky.
No, somebody got it. Hold it. Susan.
Okay, let's see if anybody. Yeah, Susan Leeway. Leeway?
Susan Leeway.
Looks like that's the only one I see that got it.
Porgy the pig.
We don't have pigs right at the moment. We're down to chickens.
We're down to chickens and cows.
Until we can get some projects finished.
Yep.
I forbade him to bring any more animals home. Just
okay. Susan got it, I believe.
Susan Leeway. I've seen nobody else say it. So, Lippy, you and Brenda and Mark, let me know. And two family. I think Susan Leeway would be the only one, and the name was Delilah.
It was Delilah.
Delilah.
We had a pig named Samson, a male.
Yep.
We had Samson and Delilah.
Mm-hmm. And then we had, what was the other one? Wilbur?
We had Wilbur. He was a big male.
And we
And we
got,
got
what was the red
Shaniqua.
one? The little red one that we got, the little runt thingy.
Oh,
Squirt. Is that what they called her?
No, that was the male one we got. We bartered with
Oh, the
Daryl.
Squirt was the little male.
He's the one we bartered with Daryl.
But we got a red one, and
we got a red one, which was Tinker.
Tinker or something like that.
Yeah, it was Tinker.
The name was Delilah. We got
Susan got it.
Yeah,
I figured Susan got it. Yeah.
Yeah, Susan was the
Susan,
one.
you get a book. Send
Yes.
us an email with your address,
please, and I will send you a book because I got some stuff to mail off. Y'all, Roots and Refuge ordered a sweet potato manual and some Cherokee tan pumpkins from us a week or so ago, and she did a video showing that she got those, and people have been burning up our Etsy store, y'all. They have been buying his sweet potato manuals, his English pea manuals, and their Cherokee tan pumpkins and Seminole pumpkins have just been going. So we've been to the post office twice, and we got to go again. I know what I'll be doing tomorrow.
Okay, hold on. Now, how long should I wait after day 8 to replant my corn if only 10 out of 100 sprouted on day 10? I give it till day 15 and then replant.
Yeah, because Danny had trouble this year.
I had trouble this year. The ground is so cold that the seeds sometimes would rot.
Somebody said Grow Family Network popped in. Hey, we were just talking about you. I want to invest in a meat rabbit. Any suggestions?
Yeah, was it Silver Fox?
Is that that's one I've seen, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's probably one of your better. You got the New Zealand Whites and the Silver Fox. And what's the one that Duncan and them had?
Brenda, what's
that big rabbit you had? That Fleming?
Fleming.
Was it the Fleming?
I think it's Fleming.
Yeah.
That one makes a big rabbit. I mean, a big rabbit. But yeah, so we've been working really hard with trying to keep up with Etsy orders too. And I'm trying to think, is there anything else we got going on?
I don't think.
Except gardening.
Just gardening
and canning.
Canning. We are picking and canning.
I've canned
English
peas 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
I've canned today 2. I put a short clip up in the Facebook group, Deepsouth Homestead Gathering Place. If you're not a part of it, go over, and you are on Facebook, go to Facebook, Deepsouth Gathering Place. It might be Deepsouth Homestead.
There's Grow Family Network right there. Bill, I'm going to say I hope I got this right.
Bill, make sure your name is Bill.
Bill and Bev. Make sure I got it right. We're trying to send as many people over your way as we can because we love your channel. I hadn't watched all your videos, but I'm actively working on it.
We've been stalking y'all.
We've been stalking you from the background. Been watching your videos, man. I think you're doing an awesome job, though.
Yes, we are. We really like it. We want to see more of the high tunnel. That's something, and what he's got growing outside too, because he grows outside the high tunnel too.
Yeah,
he does. Flemish.
It's a huge rabbit.
Flemish giant, I think is what somebody said.
Yeah, they're huge.
They really like to meat.
Have you ever raised meat rabbits? Yes, we raise meat rabbits. 2 rabbits in a buck. 2 does in a buck is all you really need. They'll produce about 90-something rabbits a year, which gives you plenty of meat.
When we get settled down, we get the cabin kind of like we want it, and we get things back to normal. Because the last year's been really abnormal for us, and that's why we've downed the animals somewhat. We just couldn't keep up with everything. And our food is so important that we are a vegetable. I tell Danny all the time we're veggies. We're vegetarians, but we're really not. He eats a lot of meat.
I eat a lot of meat.
I could live on veggies more than he does. And so we are concentrating on vegetables more than animals. The chickens and the cows are our 2 for now, but we will get rabbits.
Okay, the question was asked, do we prefer wide mouth jars or regular mouth jars? We don't have a preference over either one. It depends on what you're putting in them. If you're putting meat in them, wide mouth. If you're doing butter, wide mouth. You know, other things, you can use the regular mouth. It just depends on what you're using them for. Oh, let's see here. Someone said they got their stimulus check, going to spend part of it on Grower Solutions Hobby Greenhouse. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. You be sure to use our promo code DeepSouth so you get 10% off.
Yes, and Grow Family, please send us an email. That would be great. I
Yes.
guess he was talking to me, but I'm telling you, send me an email anyway.
Yeah, it would be great to have an email.
Yeah. What do you think is the biggest factor about future food shortages?
Well,
somebody's already got their stimulus check. You're the first person I know that has.
Well, that's what I told you. Someone said they just had theirs, going to use it for Grower Solutions.
Oh, okay. Well, a couple of people then.
Probably, there's probably going to be meat. Meat's going to be a big one in the future.
Yeah. Because lots of times you can grow your veggies, and if you don't have the room and you're a beef eater, 90% of the people don't have room to grow a cow. So meat, and you can meat. I have videos. Other people have videos. There's lots of videos on canning meat. And I canned meat the day we picked our meat up. I came home and I laid out, my ground beef wasn't totally frozen. So I laid out 7 packs and I did 8 pints of ground beef out of 7 pounds. And I still had enough that I've made a casserole and got enough left.
Lots of people saying they got their checks.
Wow. We ain't got no check.
We ain't seen nothing.
Well, I can't say that.
I said they got their check today in the mail.
Wow.
Maybe
I need to check my checking account.
ABC XYZ said they got theirs.
Wow.
Slate says the rest is there.
All the poor people got their check first, including myself.
Well, we should have got ours right off the bat then.
I don't know what they doing. So see, lots of people did. So I guess
I received my stimulus check on the 29th. See, we ain't got nothing, and we be poor folks. I mean, there ain't nothing rich about us. We so poor.
Hey, you forgot our last name is King.
I know, but I'm so poor. I got to sit on a sack of fertilizer just to raise an umbrella.
But our last name is King. We live like kings, and we say that quite often. Yeah. And people think we're being high and mighty. We really aren't. Our last name is King, and when we say we live like kings, we do live like kings. We do live like kings
because we are kings. Yeah, that's our last name.
A lot of people don't get our humor, and I guess that's why Lippy and I get along so well from Gemini Homestead, because she gets my humor. She knows when I'm joking, and it doesn't offend her. We offend people sometimes. Everybody got their check.
Everybody's talking about they got their check. I feel sad. I thought they hadn't sent them out yet. Now I feel like I'm in the background going, wow, I didn't get nothing.
Well, it's okay. It's okay.
That's sad.
Michael White says, I'm poor and on SSI and I ain't got one yet.
Well, that's what I'm talking about.
So you're not the only poor person that didn't get a check. So
this person here said, RB said he's so poor he can't afford to die.
Okay, so somebody in Southwest Idaho. Dirt Patch Heaven is in Idaho.
Dirt Patch is in Idaho.
Is she in Southwest?
She's in North. No, she's in Southeast Idaho, in the plateau of the southeastern Idaho, next to Boise. Is it Boise, Idaho?
Yeah.
She ain't far from Yellowstone National Park anyway. I mean, gosh. My last name is Bachelor. I have fun with that. Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, we direct deposit.
The white picket fence says they hadn't got theirs, so we're not alone.
Yeah, we direct deposits.
So we do direct deposits. Yeah, we're in the crypto thing now. You know, we're into.
I agree, North Shore. I think that they're gonna tax people on it.
They are. You'll probably get it now, and then next year you'll have to claim it on your taxes. So go ahead and take 50% of it and put it in savings or wherever, and get ready to give it back to them.
Dee says, at least you'll get one. She said, we won't get one.
I don't think I'm going to get one. I mean.
We have no clue. We've not heard from anybody, and we really hadn't checked into it.
I ain't checked into it. I ain't even checked my bank account. I don't guess. I mean.
Yeah. All right. So mainly food for the future. If you can grow something, grow it.
Yeah.
In meat, if you can find some meat at a decent price and you have a freezer, put it in the freezer. If you can can it, can it. if you can't, there are places like My Patriot Supply, and we are an affiliate for My Patriot Supply. They do have food, and I've heard, we've not tried it because we don't do the freeze-dried foods, and I will try some in the future so I can kind of give you an idea. But I'm just throwing it out there. There's places like My Patriot Supply and probably 50 million other places that has freeze-dried foods.
Yeah.
And it has meat. It may not be what you want, but it's better than starving. You know, that's my take on it. And so if you have a way to purchase some, if you have to take your stimulus check and buy some freeze-dried food for the future or whatever.
Just take care of yourself, man. That's one thing I liked about the Grow Family Network. He talked about preparing. He talked about getting food for the future. You know, not just sitting around not doing nothing. You know, he talked about, you know, working. A man needs to work. He needs to raise some stuff. Not just go to a job site somewhere or to a grocery store, but come home and raise your own food.
Yes, that was one of the videos we were looking at. Yeah. And even if you do work on a job, to me, you should still have something at your house that you are growing. Because just like Lippy and Buddy, they were not expecting to get without a job this week. They were not thinking that. They were thinking of retirement down the road and things like that. All of you are sitting there with a job, and you could be handed a pink slip tomorrow.
Yeah, thank you, Lisa. We really appreciate that.
Thank you, Lisa. So just keep that in mind. Nothing is sure.
Nothing's written in stone.
Yeah,
you know
it's not a sure thing anymore.
We can all, my YouTube channel could go away tomorrow.
Yep.
We have no control over that.
Like the hail. The hail could come. This is one big thing for me is weather.
Yeah.
We can't control the weather. Danny and I can't. Our greenhouse looks beautiful, but we could have scorching days on end, and no matter how much we water it, it might still kill everything in the greenhouse, everything out in the yard, everything we've got. We are harvesting now and praying to harvest as much as possible before something does happen.
Charles Coker, I ain't kin to nobody. I ain't kin to nobody.
Sinclair said the government just sent him a bill.
That's probably what'll happen to me. They'll probably send me a bill or a dun, you know, saying, Mr. King, you didn't file your taxes right last year, and you owe us, you know.
Well, hopefully we filed ours right.
Well,
and we got to go file again.
We got to go file again. I ain't looking forward to it because we have to pay. So I mean,
our chat just froze up again. So guys, I'm sorry.
Anyway,
it's over 9 o'clock.
Yeah, it's past the 9 o'clock thing.
We had people send us emails about praying for their loved ones.
Let me straighten this out right quick.
What you doing? I don't know what he's doing. But anyway, we had people send us emails about praying for their loved ones, that they would come to know the Lord as their Savior. We had people send us emails about losing family members, loved ones, people that are sick. We want to remember people that have lost jobs, people that are, all right, have you shut us totally out, or are we still going?
No, it's just one of them things.
He's trying to get us back up.
Trying to get it back up and running.
So we want you guys to remember all these people in prayer. If you have prayer requests, put them up. Sue Ann says she was handed a pink slip yesterday.
Oh.
Wow.
So no, she said, yeah, she said, I was handed a pink slip yesterday. I've been canning, hydrating, and seed starting since the end of January. I mean, that's what it's really all about, guys. I mean, we got to...
Yeah. Living Traditions did a video talking about saving, preparing. They talked about it on their channel too. So check out.
And let me tell you something. We had someone go as far as to tell us that if I didn't stop talking about food shortages, that they were going to unsubscribe from me.
Yep, that's the deal.
Now, let me tell you how I feel about that. Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you, because I don't give a rat's tail whether you like it or not. if I'm going to talk about food shortages and you don't like it, I don't need you as a subscriber. Is the way I look at it. So it doesn't bother me a bit. I think that food shortages is a big deal. I think that people like that make those kind of comments are going to be the ones that are going to be running around like a chicken with their head cut off because they've got their head in the sand like an ostrich.
They're saying hog panels are sky high too. They're all putting up prayer requests. I can't read all of them because they're kind of going pretty fast, but some of them saying sickness, praying for family. I'm not sure some.
What brand pressure canner do we have? We have the
Presto.
Presto 7-quart.
It holds 7 quarts,
7 quart,
or
yeah.
9 pints.
Or 9 pints.
Yeah, I'm not big on cannon, double cannon, and stuff
no, we
like
don't.
that.
We got a glass top.
We've got glass top, so we do a glass top. Wow, thank you, Brandy. She says, love your channel, love your content. Y'all have been such a blessing to me. God bless. Thanks,
Thank
Brandy.
you, Brandy. Thank you so much.
Guys, if you can afford a canner, the Presto canners are one similar.
Eagle Lover has asked this 2 or 3 times. Wanda, the highest temperature to store canned food, 80 degrees, 80, 85 degrees,
yeah,
without a cellar.
Yeah. Okay. Try to get a Presto canner. Take some of that stimulus money and get you a canner. They're under $100 usually, or right at 100. They may be up now because of
but maybe
everybody, and you may not can find them. I don't know.
Do we ever have a date night? Every night's a date night for us.
When we go to the cabin is our date night. Yeah. I was going to talk about the jars right quick. We had some people kind of get snotty about the jars because we said we had 3,000 jars. I've not counted them. I don't have a clue, but we just guesstimated about how many we had based on how many was on rows and shelves and all that kind of junk. And they were saying there was no way you could can 3,000 jars a year, and there's no way you could eat 3,000 jars a year. We don't eat 3,000 jars a year, but we can. We've collected these over what, 10, 15 years?
About 10, I probably
We've been 7 years.
We've been 7. I've been doing it 20, 30 years before you. So, I mean, I've had jars forever.
And when I came out, there was probably 12 to 1,500 jars.
Yeah.
And we've collected that many more in 7 years. Danny and I buy jars all the time. We've been gifted jars. We got some of his mom's jars. My aunt sent jars. We have collected jars for 7 years.
Yeah.
So we've doubled what we have. And when we go to town, on our list is rings.
We always have rings and jars on our list. We have a hardware store we go to here, Alexander Hardware, and we'll ask them, do they have any jars or do they have any lids? If not, we ask them, will you order us some? And sometimes, like they told us last week, they got like 25 cases of pints in. That was all they could get. Mm-hmm. We bought a lot of them, just because we need jars. Do you only use Ball jars or other brands? We use Kerr, Mason, Ball. Now, we don't use the lids from a lot of other jars. We only use the Ball lids. Now, we use
silver ones.
The silver ones. The gold ones we only use for like jams and jellies.
Yes. And a lot of the times with these jars, we have dried goods in some. We have like oatmeal and beans and rice and flour and all this stuff. And you don't use all those all the time. And we rotate. So in one of the videos I've got coming up where I'm making a casserole, the green beans, and I said carrots, and I'm sorry, y'all, just forgive me when I make those mistakes. But anyway, the green beans were from 2017. We're canning green beans now, but I'm not eating my green beans from last year. I'm eating them from nearly 3 years ago, and we rotate out. So some jars, probably close to half stay full throughout the year.
Yeah, most of them stay full throughout the year. We do rotate out, though, but they're usually several-year-old ones that we're rotating.
I cook the older first, and when I can, that stuff goes down for next year.
Yeah.
So we rotate out.
We don't reuse any lids, I'll tell y'all now. We just don't do it.
And the Tatler, I've never used Tatler.
I tried Tatler and I lost a bunch of food one time because of it, and I don't do it anymore.
Yeah.
Okay, we're running way past our time.
Why only silver lids?
Because the silver ones are the only ones we can find in our humidity that don't rust.
Yeah, because we have high humidity.
The gold ones will rust in a year, and within a few years, they almost are no good. So that's the reason we just use jams and jellies. Seems like they do better with sugar and not anything that's got salt in them.
Julie, you're welcome. Check Dirt Patch Heaven out. Okay, so let Danny pray, and we'll.
Yeah. We're going to go ahead and have our prayer. Father, we're so thankful you've blessed us. You've been good to us. Thank you for a good chat tonight. Lord, we had minimal problems from outsiders, and we're thankful for that. We're thankful for our moderators that took care of everything in those areas, Lord. And Father, we're just blessed to have the people that we have on our chat here. We have some of the best people, I think, out there in the world, and we're thankful for that. We are very appreciative of the people who support us on our channel and on Patreon, Lord. We love each and every one of them, and we want to do our best to show them the things that we've learned here on our homestead and to be able to help them out with information, to be able to grow better crops and to be able to be more sustainable and not have to depend on the government or on stores or anything else to provide part of their food for them, Lord, but they can do it themselves and have good food doing it. And that's one thing that it's really all about. And Father, we try to build a community of people of all ethnic groups so that everybody has somebody to be a part of. They don't feel like they're all alone. And Lord, we can all come together. We can all fellowship together because we know that God doesn't see color. All he sees is the color of blood, Father, and it takes that shed blood that makes us a child of the King now. And Father, we appreciate everything that the Lord has done for us. Now, we want to make sure that we give the Lord all the honor and the glory and the praise for everything in our life. I want to ask that everyone here tonight that's in the chat, Father, that you would grant them the blessings of obedience, Father, that their land might be plentiful, that their storehouse might last from year to year, that they might be the head of everything and not the tail, Lord, but they might always have to borrow and never to lend. And Father, that they can just, their land can be a land of Goshen in the midst of famine, Father. They can have food for their families, and their land will be watered and be fruitful. Their trees will be fruitful. Their livestock will bear many, Lord, and everything will go well for them. And the blessings of obedience will overcome and overtake them, Lord. And Father, I'm so thankful. And a lot of them have mentioned that they've lost loved ones. Father, we pray for them that during these dry times in their lives, the lonely times, that they'll lean on you. And Father, we have the community here that we're creating, and it's here for them, and we want to let them know that. We've had friends and family and YouTube subscribers that their places have been destroyed by the horrible storms, and Lord, we pray for them that they can get their feet back on the ground and they can get their crops back going. And Father, we have subscribers that's looking for new homes and new homesteads, and we pray that you will help them to find them. We have those that's lost jobs, and Lord, we pray that you'll give them the wisdom to be able to stretch their money as far as they can, and Lord, raise up finances for them, Father, so that they can be able to continue, even though they have the loss of job, Father. Lord, we've proven it to Wanda and me that it can be done. So we know beyond a shadow of a doubt that if you clothe the lilies of the field, Father, you'll take care of us as your children now. Go with us tonight as we go to bed and we rest. May it be a sweet rest, Lord, so we might be able to rise up tomorrow to do the things that seems pleasing in your eyes. We ask this in thy name. Amen.
Amen. We are going to be having this next week. Some of it's going to be some cooking videos, and I know some of the guys don't care that much about the cooking videos, but people asked about a cream of, so I'm doing a casserole from jarred food because many people want to know what I do with the jarred food and how I cook it. So I'm doing a casserole from the jarred food with a cream of. Yeah. Danny and I went over to the cabin the other night. I'm going to show you what I did with some wax beans.
Oh, that was good. Now that's going to be a good video there.
Yeah.
Them things were awesome.
And then we did the fencing video
I don't know
over.
where we got the dwarf fruit trees. Grower Solutions.
Yeah, Grower Solutions. We got a couple from Gurney's
We got a couple from Gurney's, but we got
at least.
at least 6 from Grower Solutions.
Yeah, and the others were from Gurney's. So, Crazy Days, a life in Wanda's life, a day in Wanda's life, whatever. I don't know what I'm gonna call it yet, but it's gonna be over there sometime this week. If I ever get time, I'm gonna be making some more book reviews. What else I got going on?
And Susan, if you're still on here, make sure you send your address.
Yes. Relish. I made relish, and I'm working on the red hot pickles.
Yeah.
I'm not sure on the red hot pickles that I'm going to make another video because it takes 3 to 5 days. You're working on it off and on for several days. So I've got a video on the red hot pickles on Crazy Days. If you're interested in red hot pickles, please go look at that one so I don't have to make another video.
Yeah.
The cooking videos are probably, I don't know, which I think I'm going to put them on Deep South if I have time. But if not, they'll go on Crazy Days. Y'all just have to check both of them because we have a full week already on Deep South. And maybe one of the cooking videos, if not both of them, will end up on Deep South. Who knows? So that's kind of a rundown of our next week. And Danny will do
I'll probably have a live Patreon somewhere along the line.
Yeah, but you'll do a porch time and probably toward the end of the week a greenhouse update.
I'll probably do a greenhouse.
A new tour of the greenhouse.
I have another tour of the greenhouse. It changes on a daily basis.
Yeah. So that's going to probably work into some garden tours and some greenhouse tours.
We'll probably have garden tours and greenhouse tours, yeah.
At some point. It just takes too long to get over everything.
We just have a lot to do. And our internet, as you can see tonight watching us, is crap. We have done our best to look at different things. It's just where we live at, it's just not available.
Yeah. So we're doing the best we can with what we have.
Yeah.
So
thank you guys for being patient and staying with us.
Yes. Y'all are the ones that have to tolerate us.
Yeah, well, especially with this slow internet. Now, you may wait till afterwards and download the whole thing and rewatch it, so.
Thank you, Susie.
Do you fertilize peas? Yes, but not with nitrogen. Use mostly phosphorus and potash.
All right. We will talk to you guys later. Thank you, moderators. Y'all been great. Thank everybody.
For the super chats.
And the what do you call them? Emojis or whatever they're called. I don't know. The little stickers.
The stickers. I guess they call them emojis. I don't know.
They're calling them stickers or whatever. So, guys, we'll talk to you later. We got to rest. Bye, guys.
Kill